So we of course keep our focus on Karnataka, who made the cut and who has been dropped from the list. Why is it that the High Command took some time to decide? We get you all those details, the big updates from Karnataka. Now, after weeks of hectic parleys, multiple visits to the national capital, multiple meetings with the High Command, Karnataka is now all set to get a full-fledged cabinet today. The much-awaited expansion of Karnataka Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar's cabinet is set to take place at 4:05 p.m. today. The final list of the 20 leaders to be sworn in as ministers has been cleared by the Congress High Command. There are 20 berths that are empty in the 34-member state cabinet, which will be filled today. But the question is, did Siddaramaiah get his way in the cabinet, or did the loyalists of D.K. Shivakumar make their way? Let's get you the details of who all are going to be in the cabinet. Remember, these names are the probables as given by sources in Karnataka. They're likely to take oath at 4 p.m. today. Let's take a look at the names and also the caste equations, because in Karnataka, now remember, in just 2 years, you'll have the elections in Karnataka as well. So to ensure the perfect caste equations and calculations, that has been taken in account as well. So from the SC community, the Congress party has picked 4 leaders. This also includes some of the loyalists of Siddaramaiah. So ensuring, now remember, Siddaramaiah stood for the Ahinda votes. He had a Ahinda vote bank. So it is necessary for the Congress to also ensure that backing from the Ahinda communities, the backward communities and the Muslim community continues for the Congress party. There should be no anger considering Siddaramaiah has been dropped and D.K. Shivakumar has taken oath as the Chief Minister. So from the ST community as well, 2 MLAs have been picked. Interesting name from this is of course B. Nagendra, because he has corruption charges against him and has been controversial in some of the cases that have been filed against him as well, but he has been picked for the cabinet. Let's also take a look at the Muslim leaders of the Congress party who are going to be a part of the cabinet. This again is going to be an important outreach for the Congress party to ensure the support from the Muslim community. So 2 of the Muslim members are both in fact interestingly from Bengaluru, who have made their cut into the cabinet. Zamir Ahmed Khan as well as Rizwan Arshad. These are the leaders from the Muslim community who are going to be in the cabinet. We have some political reactions coming in as well. A lot expected today. Just few hours to go for the cabinet oath taking to take place. Listen in.
Well, the High Command is deciding on it, and we are expecting it to be announced today. We have more than 140 MLAs. We have MLAs in every district. We have MLAs in every community. We have a lot of capable leaders. We have depth in leadership. So quite naturally, it is going to be difficult to pick only 30 out of the 140 legislators we have.
I'm feeling very happy. Feeling very good about it. Received a call, and as you know that all of us are waiting for this. This is the first time ever I received a call, and I'm very happy that I've received a call, and Honorable Chief Minister has called me to come to Raj Bhavan at 4 o'clock. Sabar ka phal meetha hota hai, so we have to wait. Politics, my father used to always say, politics is a waiting game, and we have to be patient, because sometime things will take different turn and you don't get an opportunity when there is a lot of competition. Today also, when you look at it, the cabinet was delayed, maybe because there's a lot of competition. There are a lot of people who deserve to be in the cabinet, but obviously everyone would not get an opportunity. So I feel that whatever faith the party has kept in me, I try to live up to it.
So let's now decode it for you, because remember, there have been multiple visits to the national capital, and initially, as we told you, D.K. Shivakumar had a certain list. He gave it to the High Command. High Command asked him to make some changes as well. My colleague Imran is joining us on the broadcast with the details of an analysis of the entire cabinet and the message that it's trying to give out. And Imran, when we spoke last, you mentioned how the High Command had told D.K. Shivakumar that there needs to be young blood in the cabinet and representation from the women in the cabinet as well. Have these changes been accommodated? What are the key takeaways from the list of probables that we have?
Well, what's very interesting for the first thing is that B. Nagendra, who is scam tainted as far as the issue is concerned, he's been inducted in the cabinet from Ballari. He belongs to the ST community. Zamir Ahmed Khan, also against whom a case has been filed in Lokayukta and who has been in fact alleged to have worked against the party in the Davangere bypoll, has been inducted into the cabinet. Then there is no Brahmin as far as the in the cabinet list is concerned, and a very great representation for the OBC and SC and STs have seen in this cabinet, but only one woman minister, also Gayatri Shantegowda, has been inducted in the cabinet there. Many of the minority ministers included, two are from now Tanvi, I beg your pardon, Rizwan Arshad and also Zamir Ahmed, both are from Bangalore. Rizwan is the new inductee into the cabinet, and there are more importantly, there's a last minute change of the name which has happened. Mankal Vaidya, who is from the coastal belt of Karnataka, who was earlier holding the fisheries minister, he has been dropped in favor of SES Mallikarjun. In fact, Mallikarjun's son contested, and which became a big controversy in the Karnataka over this, where many minority community was upset that his son has been given, overlooking the minority candidate there, because of which lot of many people rebelled, and in fact party also took action against the CM's own political secretary Jabbar was sacked because of it, and the district Congress youth president, in fact Zamir himself, came under a cloud of suspicion that he acted against the party's interest. In fact, there was an audio also leaked over this, but he's made it into the cabinet right now. So there's a lot of new changes. Lakshman Savadi is a very strong Lingayat who's there, whereas Lakshmi Abadkar has been dropped from there. She was the Women and Child Welfare Minister last time, very powerful leader from Belgavi. And we have Basraj Rai Reddy, who was earlier this secretary for the Chief Minister, is made it to the cabinet this time. Kashyap Nawar is there. Chelavara Swami, who was Agriculture Minister last time, has also been inducted in the cabinet. Santosh Lad, again young face there. He was earlier the Labour Minister, is made into the cabinet this time. So the High Command has tried to bring in mix of both D.K. Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, also have greater representation for SC, ST and OBC into this cabinet.
Okay, all right. Imran, stay with us just a moment. You told us a lot about the caste equations, but as much as the story is about who made the cut, it's also about who missed out. Let's get more breaking updates coming in. Several senior Congress leaders have also missed out in the cabinet. Now, among the prominent names left out are H.K. Patil, Dinesh Gundu Rao, Lakshmi Hebbalkar, Shivanand Patil, R.B. Timmapur, R.V. Deshpande, K. Venkatesh and Priya Krishna, making their exclusion one of the biggest talking points in the cabinet expansion. So, Imran, as much as it is about who all have been included, what's the story behind some of the Congress heavyweights, senior leaders who were even part of the Siddaramaiah cabinet, being dropped this time around from the list?
Well, absolutely. In fact, many of the heavyweights who were there were earlier also part of the cabinet. Siddaramaiah's cabinet have been dropped. In fact, some of them surprising names was Lakshmi Abadkar's name was pretty much strong in the rounds as far as the cabinet is concerned, but she has been dropped. Tanveer Seth, another Muslim face from he was earlier education minister in the previous government, has been dropped. And also Krishnappa was one of the richest MLA, popularly referred to as the layout Krishnappa. He has been dropped. Name was there. H.C. Mahadevappa, another prominent Dalit face, he has been dropped. And in fact, Dinesh Gundu Rao from Bangalore, a Brahmin, he was earlier the health minister. He has been dropped from this cabinet expansion. H.K. Patil, another seasoned politician. He has been earlier law and parliamentary affairs minister, RDPR minister. He was expected to be made either, if not a minister, to be a speaker. He has been dropped. So the High Command is going with the new faces prominently, and also earlier ministers have been dropped who were heavyweights in the last cabinet. New cabinet is there, very fresh faces. A little bit of controversy there that Michael Vaidya's name was dropped, while the official sources say that it was a typo error. He was not supposed to be there. In fact, SS Mallikarjun was supposed to be there. But other sources are saying that senior AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge weighed in on this issue and asked Michael Vaidya to be dropped and SS Mallikarjun to be added at the last minute. Now, 4:05 p.m. the ministers are to be inducted, but interesting will be to see from here who will get what portfolio.
Okay, all right. Imran, thank you for joining us with all those details. We come back to you for those updates as more details are out about the portfolios allocated to each of these ministers. With that, let's shift our attention now to Kerala. So as the state grapples with widespread flooding, the CPIM has accused the Chief Minister V.D. Satheeshan of failing to lead the state's disaster response. Let's talk about two different visuals that tell you the actual story of what happened. And even as there were floods devastating, this is what happened. The Chief Minister was in fact seen participating in a private event, and this is where the criticism stems from. Now, this is the situation in Kerala floods, and we're going to get you more details of what the situation is on ground as well. Today, the Chief Minister has taken stock, and of course, the death toll has also been given out. But while the state is reeling with floods, here is this video of the Chief Minister where he was seen in a private event. It was a feast, and the left has now criticized it, going on to mention that his participation in a private engagement was a case of misplaced priority, going on to say that instead the Chief Minister should have focused on the state's preparedness, the rescue operations and relief management. Now, this criticism came in after the video surfaced that showed Satheeshan attending this private lunch. This was in Malappuram. The left said that previously, when the left was in power, the Chief Minister would cancel all events if the situation demanded it, if there was a flood situation in the state. But the Congress Chief Minister has not done so. Listen in to the criticism.
സത്യത്തിൽ ഈ കാണുന്ന ദൃശ്യങ്ങൾ എനിക്കാദ്യം വിശ്വസിക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞില്ല. ഞാനങ്ങനെ നേരിട്ട് തന്നെ വിളിച്ച് പൊന്നാനിയിലൊക്കെ വിളിച്ച് ക്രോസ് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തു. കാരണം ഇങ്ങനെ ഔചിത്യമില്ലാതെ നമ്മുടെ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി പെരുമാറുമോ എന്നതിനെ ഓർത്ത് എനിക്ക് ആദ്യം വിശ്വസിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. വിവിധ ജില്ലകൾ വെള്ളത്തിലാണ്ട് കിടക്കുകയാണ്. അവിടെയുള്ള മനുഷ്യർ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണമെന്നറിയാതെ നിൽക്കുന്നു. വിദേശത്തൊക്കെയുള്ള ആളുകളുണ്ടല്ലോ, അവരുടെ രക്ഷകർത്താക്കളൊക്കെ ഈ വെള്ളത്തിൽ പെട്ടുപോയ ഈ പ്രദേശത്ത് ജീവിക്കുന്നവർ, അവരും ആശങ്കാകുലരാണ്. അങ്ങനെ ലോകമാകെയുള്ള മലയാളികൾ ആശങ്കയിൽ നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരു ഘട്ടത്തിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ സ്വകാര്യ വിരുന്നിൽ പങ്കെടുത്ത് വിരുന്നുണ്ണാൻ ഈ കാണിക്കുന്ന ഔചിത്യമില്ലായ്മ ഒരിക്കലും നമ്മുടെ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രിയുടെ ഭാഗത്തുനിന്ന് ഉണ്ടാകുമെന്ന് നമ്മൾ ആരും പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചിരുന്നതല്ല. മുൻ മാതൃകകൾ അങ്ങനെയല്ല. നല്ല ആത്മവിശ്വാസം പകരേണ്ട സമയമാണ്. ഭരണാധികാരികൾ, ഉദ്യോഗസ്ഥർക്കും ജനങ്ങൾക്കും എല്ലാം ഏകോപിപ്പിക്കേണ്ട സമയമാണ്. ആവശ്യം വന്നാൽ ഓടി ദുരന്തമുഖത്തേക്ക് പോകേണ്ട സമയമാണ്. മറ്റെല്ലാ പരിപാടികളും ഇനിയുള്ള മണിക്കൂറുകളിലെങ്കിലും മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി മാറ്റിവെക്കണം. ഈ കാണുന്ന അനൗചിത്യം ഇനി ഉണ്ടാകരുത്. ഇന്ന് ഇതിന് പുറമേയും മറ്റു ചില സ്വകാര്യ പരിപാടികൾ, നേരത്തെ നിശ്ചയിച്ചിരുന്ന പരിപാടികളിലൊക്കെ ആയിരുന്നു കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി എന്നാണ് അറിയാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞത്. എന്തായാലും ഇത് നിരാശാജനകമാണ്. എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും മാറ്റിവെച്ച് അദ്ദേഹം ദുരന്തമുഖത്ത് സജീവമാകാൻ ഇനിയെങ്കിലും കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി തയ്യാറാകണമെന്ന് വിനീതമായി അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുകയാണ്.
So this is the criticism towards the Chief Minister, going on to say that there are floods, the death toll is increasing in the state, and there are hundreds of houses that have been devastated in the floods. What the Chief Minister should be focusing on is the disaster response. My colleague Arpita is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Arpita, before we read about the situation on ground and how Kerala has been devastated by the floods, take us through this entire controversy and the Chief Minister. Has he responded to it? We can see around you as well, the situation seems quite grim.
Well, yes, Pratibha, the Chief Minister has responded over that controversy. So initially, on 1st of August is when rain started in Kerala. It started heavily, and when Chief Minister had visited Malappuram, that day places around Malappuram, that is Kottayam, Pathanamthitta, all of that was completely flooded. So Chief Minister had gone to Malappuram for an official event. It was already scheduled there, and later when he had went to one of the youth league's president's residence, he had gone there and he had a feast, to which LDF leaders had come forward criticizing him that at a situation when the state needs the Chief Minister, he is not bothered about that. He is enjoying his feast. To this, now Chief Minister today, sometime back, he held a press conference and he has clarified. In fact, he has questioned that what is wrong in going and having food, because what he is claiming is that as a chief minister he was monitoring the rescue and relief operation. Even though he had gone there to eat food, he was monitoring the situation. So that is the response that is coming in from the chief minister. But left on the other hand is saying that was not the case when in 2018 when flood had come, Pinarayi Vijayan was actively involved rather than going out and having feast or not getting involved in the rescue.
Okay, all right. Stay with us, Arpita. In fact, the Kerala Chief Minister today also apprised the media about the situation. 8 people have died. There are many who are missing as well, some who are injured as well because of the heavy rains which caused property damage, landslides and also waterlogging in many parts of the state, as you saw Arpita as well at the location. So Arpita, what is the situation there? Because the IMD has also predicted more rains in the coming hours. I can see many roads around you also completely submerged, many houses, properties damaged as well. What's the situation on the ground?
Pratibha, I'm here in Pathanamthitta, in Aranmula specifically, and here the road is completely submerged. In fact, the houses are also submerged. People are walking. There is knee-length water here. What the residents here are saying is that since 1st of August, it has been raining heavily, and since then, water has been entering their houses. In fact, Chief Minister has clarified that about 15 people have lost their lives and 7 people are still missing. Rescue and relief operations are underway. But places like Pathanamthitta, Kottayam, Idukki, all of these places are facing flood-like situation. In fact, here, Aranmula, this road that I'm showing is also from where you head to Sabarimala. So even the Travancore Devasam Board has issued an advisory to devotees that if possible, avoid travelling to Sabarimala, avoid travelling because the Pamba River there in Sabarimala, that is also overflowing, because of which one of the reasons is why this area is completely submerged. In fact, when I was talking to one of the residents here whose house is completely submerged here, he was saying his family has been moved to a relief camp, and in 2018 is when a similar situation like flood, this situation Kerala had witnessed, and he said this situation is worse than 2018 that he had to see. But IMD has issued an yellow alert in 10 districts and 12 districts. Educational institutions have been given a holiday, Pratibha.
Okay, all right. Arpita, thank you for getting us all those details. Take care and ensure that you are safe. We are seeing flooding in multiple parts of Kerala. And with that, it's time for us to slip into a very short break here. But don't go anywhere. We come back with what's happening in Tamil Nadu. There's a setback in the Supreme Court, plus, of course, the big challenge of Kaveri for Chief Minister Vijay. We'll be right back with that. Welcome back. Let's talk about the Deepam story. The Supreme Court has refused to stay the Madras High Court order permitting devotees to light the lamp atop the Tirupparankundram hills near the Dargah. Now, the court has issued notices to all respondents. The Vijay-led Tamil Nadu government challenged the High Court verdict but has now taken a stand similar to the previous DMK government, citing concerns over the implementation. Let's go across to my colleague Dharani, getting us the details. Dharani, it's a setback for the Vijay government. What has the Supreme Court said? What are the details?
Well, earlier the Madras High Court had given a green signal for the holy lamp to be lit on the Deepam atop the Tirupparankundram hills, but the TVK government, after coming to power, they appealed against this Madras High Court order in the Supreme Court, and now we are given to understand that the Supreme Court has refused to stay the Madras High Court order, which means that the order allowing the holy lamp to be lit on Deepam continues to stay. The Supreme Court has refused to provide an interim stay on this particular Madras High Court order, and the Supreme Court has also sought responses on the government's appeal from the Madurai collector, Madurai's commissioner of police, the Archaeological Survey of India, and also the petitioner in this case, Rama Ravi Kumar. So definitely it looks like the TVK government is also following the same footsteps as the previous DMK government as far as this matter is concerned, and they're also trying to stop the holy lamp from being lit on the Deepam.
Okay, all right. Dharani, thank you for getting us all those details. That's all we could pack for you, viewers, on this edition of Southern Spice. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back again tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. with the top stories from across South.